understanding the grace of God, there are 4 dimensions. In understanding the power of grace, there are 4 dimensions of grace. There's what I call the character dimension. There's the character dimension of grace that has to do with grace for living. You know, Ali and Pastor bringing the team message yesterday, the opening chat, was emphasizing that grace in Titus chapter 2 verse 11 and 12. He said, for the grace of God that brings salvation has appeared unto all men, teaching us that denying ungodliness. If you look at that verse, that we should live soberly, righteously in this present age. You see, that is grace for living. Grace must reflect in your life as a transformation of character. There is the character dimension of grace. That is one. There is also what I call the power dimension of grace. It is what I call the grace for works. The power dimension is grace to do, grace to walk. You know, when Jesus was living, he said, because I am living, the works that I do, you will do. He said, and greater works than this shall you do. To do the greater works, there is grace for works. You know, Paul was speaking. He said, I am what I am by the grace of God, and the grace that was bestowed upon me was not in vain. He said, but I labor more abundantly than them all, yet not I, but grace that was with me. So it means that Paul had grace for what? For works. And you know, power, we say power is the ability to do works. So there's the power dimension of grace, and there's also what I call the deliverance dimension of grace, and that is grace for salvation. Ephesians 2 verse 8 says, for by grace are you saved through faith, yet not, he said, it is what? The gifts of God, right? For by grace are ye saved through faith. It is not by works, it is the gifts of God. So the understanding that means that there is grace for salvation. There is grace for deliverance. Let me tell you something. Salvation is only one aspect of grace. What grace delivers. Salvation is not the only and all that grace has to offer. It's just one out of many. All the benevolence and providence of God flows through grace. All the benevolence and providence of God flows through grace. So salvation, there is grace for salvation. So that's why that same Titus emphasized the grace that was revealed. He called it what? The grace that brings salvation. That one, that manifestation of grace has appeared to all men. And finally, there's what I call the needs dimension of grace. I call it grace for personalized help. The scripture says that we should come boldly. You have read that scripture that says, let us all come boldly to the throne of grace, that we might obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need. There is grace that helps a man in need. It's called the need dimension of grace. When I am sick, I need the healing dimension of what? Grace. That is personalized. See, grace will work personalized work here. Because as we came like this, our faces looking different, our needs are different. But grace can attend to them all. Grace can attend to everyone's need. Personalized. You know what I mean by personalized, right? What you want, how you want it, the way it will work best for you. It is grace. There is grace for personalized help. And if there is something I want you to be aware of, that there is opportunity for on this mountain, is that there is grace for the help that you need. I'm not talking about the person sitting beside you. I'm talking about you. The help that you need, there is grace what? For it.